What up? Philly Uncensored Sports Podcast is in the building. Look who just walked in. You got the four horsemen for the first time in about a month early because Wayne finally decided to show up. Me and Tim been trying to hold down the fort. Wayne coming to He's stressing. I'm sick. I ain't feeling too good. I'm out at the dinner party. I'm out, man. I'm getting my feet done. I'm getting my hair done and all that. It's always an excuse. So
the people love me. I was in the streets.
And now, and now we're in the building. What's up, everybody who can join us? Sixers. This is the fish grease game. What's up, Charlie Young? This is the fish grease game. Everybody was hot like fish grease except Wayne Boy Tobias. He actually ain't played too bad. What did he end up with? Tobias ended up with 21. But I mean
21-9.
But I mean from three, everybody was splashing from three. We got an all-time career Sixers record with 24 3-pointers made. Boys couldn't miss. Kelly Oubre was 6 for 11. Campaign 6 for 10. Laurie 3 for 5. Batum 5 for 6. Buddy Hill 3 for 5. We was 55% from three on 43 attempts. That's crazy. Nice. You're really gonna get a game when you that hot. And if we wasn't that hot, we might have lost this game. But we was cooking. We was cooking and we won, and that's what you should do when you're cooking like that. And that's the win that we needed until the big man gets back. What y'all think? What's y'all thoughts on it?
Oh yeah, man. It's like everybody. It was a day of three for the NBA today. Oubre did his thing. It was fourth quarter was Payne. Payne took that fourth quarter over and was just splashing. What he hit like 4 3-pointers in that fourth quarter or something like that.
We needed them because the game was getting tight.
Yeah, they was trying to make a run. And he went ahead and cooled them off. So it was really led by Oubre in scoring, but it was a team. It was really a team game.
Yeah. Steph Curry 5 for 9 for 3, by the way. So it is the day of the three. So but that's
LeBron was 9 for 10 from 3 points.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So listen, Sixers needed that. They got to keep pace. Hopefully Joel Embiid can get better this week. I know he out there practicing. I seen some videos, some highlights of him practicing. But it was a good team win, man. What else? What y'all got?
Right now we're in the 8th spot.
Yeah, I
would like to get in that 6 though, personally.
We need a 6.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely need the 6. That's why I'm wondering how many games can come back and how can we get to that spot? Because I mean, no matter what spot we get in, if we get in there and we got to face Boston in the first round, it's going to be rough. Only thing that we would have going for us in that case is the element of you ain't supposed, you know how when you ain't there and it's just like this your haymaker because ain't nobody going to expect the Sixers to beat Boston in the first round. The Bucks with a healthy Embiid, they could battle. I don't think
with a healthy Embiid, we going to win. We got
against you think against the Celtics,
Boston, Bucks, whoever with Joel Embiid back is a rat. Telling y'all heard it here first.
Only thing I just say is just because the pressure might not be on the Sixers. Like, in other years, it definitely be on you because you got to get to that second round. But it's almost like if you got to face Boston, who planted that and B just coming back, you're trying to get at where you know what I'm saying, who expected you to win type thing. But that being said, I agree they need to get in that 6th spot, and as soon as Embiid is ready, I think he should be in there. I hope he in there against OKC when OKC comes down, or do we go there? But for this game though, just shout out to everybody in this game, man. Like I just look and see like everything. Even though Toronto didn't have any people, they ain't had, you know what I'm saying, they really just a team of role players out there right now. But I'm looking at our role players. I'm just imagining these role players, this team around Embiid and what Embiid was bringing to this league earlier. If Embiid could get anywhere close to what he was, and this would be the first time that we heading into the playoffs with a healthy Embiid, instead of limping into the playoffs, I like the chances of that, but we'll see how well he is. If he's back and he's healthy, I like our chances against anybody.
I agree.
I mean, Toronto, they're on a 13-game losing streak, so they're a bad team. They stink.
Mm-hmm. I don't think with nobody in the lineup I knew except Gary Trent Jr.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we did what we were supposed to do. I was impressed with the shooting. The shooting was very impressive. I mean, I didn't expect them to hit these many threes tonight. So this was good. If we can carry this over, we played it. Tuesday is a big game. We play OKC on Tuesday, and I believe we got Miami soon too. So we got to win pretty much out. To be honest with you, to get that 6th seed, We pretty much got to win out. But I did hear that we have the second easiest schedule coming down the stretch. These last 6 games, second easiest. So we could very well win out and get into that 6th spot. We get that 6th spot, we can do things. Because now Joel's in a rhythm. He got 5-6 games under his belt. Then we go on first round of playoffs. I'm not scared of Cleveland. I'm not scared of the Cavs. Cavs is a good team, but we can beat the Cavs. Cavs right now is in that 3rd spot. I'm not so sure about. We keep saying we're gonna beat the Bucks, but we lost to the Bucks 3 out of 4 times. I think we lost them at least 3 times this year.
2 of the times we lost to them was without a beat, and the first time was when they robbed us and they walked Lillard to the line.
We lost to them a lot last year, and we lost to them a lot this year.
This is a whole different team from last year.
We don't beat the Bucks on a regular basis, so we
won't beat anybody with Joel. Don't matter.
Especially with this resurgence. We got. He ain't never played with
Oubre.
He played with Oubre. He ain't played with the boy we traded.
Buddy Hill.
Wait, who you talking about?
Buddy Hill.
He never played with Buddy Hill or Kyle Lowry. He never played with the 2 of them.
Or Payne, right? He ain't played with Payne either.
Payne.
Right?
Yep.
And I told y'all campaign is the truth, man.
He ain't played with Kyle Lowry.
Whoa.
Campaign is the truth. Did he just say that?
He needs time.
Relax.
I'm telling you.
Cobb, relax.
I can't let y'all listen.
He's the truth.
Listen,
you just told me how
he can score. He's the type of player. He's the type of player that can score 12 points in 15 minutes. We need them people that can score low value.
Wait a minute. Slow. He's the truth. He had one pretty good. He had a couple of decent games. He's the truth though.
Yeah.
What do you think? He's like a 6 man of the year type player.
He's a spark. He's a great spark off the bench, better than anybody that we have.
I think he can be a 6 man of the year type player.
He's that kind of guy.
I think
on the right team, though. On the right team, I think he can.
I think Buddy Hield off the bench with Joel Embiid to be better than him.
Buddy needs somebody to help create his shot.
Buddy Hield off the bench with Joel Embiid, what I just said, would be better.
You know why I'm like I don't know about that? Because we talk about playoff experience. I've seen Campaign go off in the playoffs. I've seen him go off in the playoff environment, and you know what I'm saying. What I've never seen Buddy. I'm saying we just talk about when you talk about your role player and your player coming off the bench. I've seen Campaign come off the bench and play on a contending team, a team that went to the finals and had big games off the bench.
No, I'm not hating on Campaign, but to say he the truth is a little bit of doing too much.
Oh, I agree.
Is he a solid, nice piece? Yeah, I could agree with that.
I think he's more than a solid, nice piece.
In the times he has gotten significant minutes, for the most part, outside of the Sacramento game, as of late, he's played well. Like,
exactly.
He had 19 minutes, Charlotte, 10 poents. He had 15 minutes against Phoenix, 12 points, 5 for 10. He had 24 minutes against the Clippers, 23 points against Toronto now, 38 minutes, 24 points. So, with significant minutes, he does put up some buckets. I can't.
Well, I'm talking about the game when he went against the Nuggets in 2023. He had 31 points against the Nuggets in the Western Conference semifinal.
What?
Okay.
Hold on. You have 31 points and you average 8 points a game. Like, come on, man. Okay,
he's a role player. Have you ever seen Buddy Hield do it? All right, let's go.
You hold on. You the one
that's all I'm
Buddy
saying.
Hield. Hold on. You tried to say Buddy Hield was our best scorer when he first got here. He's our best option.
I ain't never say he was our best. We got Maxey on the team. I ain't never say he was our best. Man, get out here. Ain't nobody believing this.
We're talking about him and Kelly Oubre, and you said he was our best option after Toby.
But listen,
Toby, what is you talking about?
I kind of gotta agree with Wayne just from a playoff standpoint. I have seen, as a role player, Ethan, I think you kind of hating on Campaign a little bit. He's not going to average that much, but in certain moments, if it's time to shine a role player, if he come through and drop 25 to 30 points a game, that's pretty impressive. I can't hate on that. I mean, even like I said, I'm looking at his stats, and anytime he's almost averaging at least a half a point per minute in most of his games. In some games, he's averaging almost a point per minute. So, I mean, that's not bad. I can't hate on that.
But y'all was about to.
No. You said the truth. That's a little bit much for me.
He's the truth.
The truth is
yes. Because when he gets time, he produces.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's been playing decent.
He's okay.
I'm glad we got him. I'm not listen.
He also dropped 29 in the Western Conference Finals against the Clippers in 21. So like I said, he's had some
8 points a game for the role player.
All I'm saying is, as the role player, wouldn't you can't tell me you don't want a role player that's shown in the playoffs in crucial games that he could put up big games if given an opportunity? I'll take that. Right. Look how many times we sit up there and we was looking for somebody when they triple team Embiid and leaving dudes wide open, and we saying we begging for somebody to just hit open shots.
I want to hit open shot. That's all.
Listen, when Embiid comes back, it's over, man. I'm telling you. If Embiid comes back and is healthy, 100, at least 90%, we go into the finals this year. I'm telling you, I heard it here first. Going to get upset early and going to be salty, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Telling y'all right now, it's going to happen.
Phil W said he think Oubre should be third option. Does Oubre be a third option when B come back? Is it B, Maxey, Oubre, or is it still B, Maxey, and Toby?
No, it's Oubre.
It got to be Oubre.
It's Oubre. It's Oubre. Oubre been more consistent than Toby this year. Toby been so up and down, it's been crazy.
Toby's not aggressive enough. Let Toby, you just stay in the corner and wait till everybody else low you sleep, and then you sneak in and get yours. You know what I'm saying? That everybody beat up a little bit. I ain't mad at that. Do that.
I can agree with that.
I just asked a question, Phil. I just asked a question. I didn't say what.
You know the answer to that question.
I didn't want. Wayne's the only one on here that wanted Toby on his team after the trade deadline. He's the only one.
I'm still not mad at having Toby on the team.
I am.
I think we could have did better than Toby.
How? Who was out there you was going to get? Who was out there that you was going to get? Remember, the whole thing was, like Tim was saying, was trade him so you can get some draft cat. Get rid of him now and get some draft cat. So I'm just saying.
Addition by subtraction?
I don't necessarily believe that would be the case. He made some plays down the stretch today. He played well against Cleveland. He's had some games where he's played well, and then he had a game. He just don't play for no 140 million, whatever he got paid. He don't play at that level.
180. Sergeant Bass, he said we play in the we in the play-in, mess around, lose. We not losing. When B comes back, we not losing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We're not losing when Joel B come back, bro. It's over. It's over for the league. This is gonna be the worst case scenario for Boston.
First of all, the league is intimidated. If B comes back, you best believe people watching and see what unfolds with that if Embiid comes back. And if he's anywhere near what he was before he left, this roster is better.
I agree. I'm telling you, it's over. This is gonna be the worst case scenario for Milwaukee, for Doc Rivers and them, for Boston. This is gonna be a true nightmare when Joel come back. It's over. I'm telling you.
I don't see us beating Boston.
Okay. Keep thinking that.
And I like the Sixers. And to me, I think deep down inside, the Sixers organization is really punted this year. I don't think they really expect us to do anything this year. I think Embiid coming back is like icing.
You mean but when he got hurt or before he got hurt?
I'm talking about now at this point of the juncture of the season. I don't really. B's coming back is cool, but the organization itself is not really worried about the season. I think this was just
you out your mind. You out your mind.
They would have went all in. They didn't even go all in the trade.
So let me ask you
go all in for what? They gave themselves flexibility. You bring in, you upgrade your roster slightly, however so slightly. You upgrade your roster that was already playing excellent with Embiid before the trade deadline. And now you still leave yourself some flexibility. If these guys don't pan out, you can go bring other people in.
They had the flexibility. Everybody on our roster was expiring contracts. All of it was.
And they still are. They still are. That's the part.
That's what I'm saying. They still have the flexibility. They didn't go all in to say this for a run this year. They got.
But go all in and do what? Who were they getting? What big time free agents? What big time players moved?
They didn't put no effort into getting no big time free agent. They didn't do anything. All we heard before the trade deadline was the Sixers was going to be aggressive. They was going to do this. They did nothing.
Did you pay attention to anybody other than the Sixers where everybody else, all these other GMs were saying nobody was getting rid of big name players? That's why Levine is still in Chicago. People wanted Levine. Teams were not giving away star quality players.
They wasn't at a price at their price. They wanted it at their price, and Morey refused to go up. If you wanted the player, you can get the player that you want.
So let me ask you this: did you think before Joel Embiid got hurt that we were legitimate contenders?
No, because we never replaced Harden. We play well, but we never replaced Harden.
So you don't think
if you didn't
we
replace Harden, you Harden Maxey, you still run into issues. So no, we were not a contender.
No,
it was cute. It was nice. We won a lot of games.
I don't agree with that. It
doesn't matter because
I think we could beat any team. We showed even with Joel Embiid, we was barely losing to all the top teams. We was barely losing to the team. You don't think we had Joel Embiid? We would have mopped the floor with some of these jokers.
We did not have a team that on a 7-game series. We didn't have the team that beat the Boston Celtics.
You
cannot get to the NBA Finals.
Oh, I definitely believe we had the team.
Y'all capping. Y'all, you caught up in. First of all, Tatum and Brown are the two most inconsistent top profile players in the NBA. I don't have trust in neither one of them dudes.
How can you say that? Look what they're doing this year.
No, I'm talking about in the playoffs. When they got in the playoffs, what have you done in the playoffs so far?
But look at that team as a whole.
Tatum had 50 on us in Game 7.
Yeah, and what did he do? What did he do when he got to Golden State and they was up 2-1?
He
and
lost
then
Golden State. I can't mad at him losing.
I mean, okay, what did he do with Miami last year?
I mean, let's keep it a bean though. They lost to that Golden State team. Nobody but maybe Ephraim and people that live in Golden State thought that Golden State was going to come back and win that series like that because everybody was saying the same thing. Everybody was saying the same thing about Boston. You got Tatum is the next one up, and Jalen is just another. And Boston's so stacked.
I told you,
and it took Steph Curry to put them on their back, dropping bombs for them to even come back and win that. Mostly everybody thought that thing was over when Boston was up on them. By the way, real
quick,
State was coming back with their roster.
I just gotta say this: dropping 31 points when your team lose by 30, that's not really big. That's not really nothing.
What are you talking about?
Cameron Payne.
Talking about Cameron Payne. Well, what about the 29 he dropped?
I'm just saying, dropping 31, your team lose by 30.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, so when did Hill drop? Has Hill not even made the playoffs?
I remember that was Game 6 when they got blown out by Denver. They was blown out from the beginning, and Denver.
So what about the Clippers?
I'm just
against
saying,
the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals.
You lose by 30, you have 31. That's like garbage time.
See, Dallin Sal, how you say that? DS. I agree with you. Listen, everybody got all this hope, and Tim got all this. He got all this praise and he just lavishing Boston with all these props that to me they haven't warranted. I mean,
why not? The Sixers never beat them in Joel's career. Listen to me. In Joel's NBA career, he's never beat the Boston Celtics. So now you're both down
in the playoffs. You gotta make sure you clear that up. In the playoff series.
In the playoff series. Joel Embiid has never beat the Boston Celtics. He's been in the league for 10 years. So
the series you're talking about, what happened? The first series
doesn't matter. He's never beat.
No, listen, you're not. It don't matter. How don't matter? So you're telling me when I want to talk about the team, it don't matter. But when I talk about Tatum and Brown folding, then you say, well, look at the team as a whole. So let's go back and look at the team that Joel had when he lost to Boston. Remember the year he lost to Boston? They got swept. What was that? The year right before?
The year when Ben Simmons ain't play? The year when Ben Simmons ain't play.
They lost. He averaged 30 points a game. They lost in that series. Then they played him again with what's the one? We had to talk about the one last year. I think it was another one between that.
The year before that, I think
the first one was Ben Simmons 1 point year, I think.
And then it was the first one. Following one with Ben Simmons didn't play at all in the bubble, and we got swept. Then it was last year's one. It was last year's one when Harden folded. Doc did a terrible coaching job with the Bulls.
And Embiid was coming off an injury.
And all that kind of stuff like that. B coming off an injury. Not only did Harden play bad, but he also had Scott Foster working against him. We all know how that goes. So it was a lot of variables in that game. This year we got Maxey. We got foolproof Maxey in the building. We got Kelly Oubre. We asked for more athleticism. We got a better shooter in Buddy Hill. We got Tim Bull, Campaign, the truth, Cam,
real point guard, real backup point guard.
The Truth Payne. We got Kyle Lowry. Trust me, I tell you. But when B come back, Boston is done. I'm telling you, y'all. Okay.
It's going to be Lowry on that. Lowry on that pick and roll.
Can I tell you with the Boston Celtics that their coach is better? He has one more year of experience. They went out and got.
Wait. Their coach is better. The coach is better than who? The coach is better. Their coach is better than who?
I think he's just as good as Nurse.
No. You said their coach is better. He's better than who? He's better than Nick Nurse.
No, let me finish. Ephraim gave his kids points. Now let me.
But you just said their coach is better. I'm questioning that.
All right, let me get my
coach is better. Wrong.
They went and got Porzingis. They went and stripped them there. They went and they got their coach. I said it's better this year than he was last year because he was coming off as a rookie head coach. Then he got that experience. The team is better. Then you got Tatum is better. All of the teams is better.
Hey Tim, post DSS last comment.
Dow Sim.
Post Dow Sim last comment.
Is Drew Holiday playing better, Tim? Now that he in Boston.
Put it up under the thing like you do. Do what you do.
Tim has all the credibility in the world.
No. Put it under the thing like you do. You
gotta get control. We gotta get control of this.
Exactly.
Cam the Truth. That's a new nickname, by the way. Cam the Truth. Y'all gonna respect that, man.
All right. I'm telling y'all, we gonna be all right. I'm not scared of Boston like everybody else is.
But that's all predicated on Embiid coming back and being fully healthy.
I absolutely agree. Embiid come back. It's over.
I'm really interested to see the Bulls playoff lineup. To be honest with you, well we know a lot of these Bulls ain't gonna play. Mo Bamba probably. I wonder who's gonna see minutes between Mo Bamba and Paul Reed since Mo Bamba is starting.
Mo Bamba Reed a little bit though.
It's probably gonna go according to the matchups. It's probably going to be according to matchup.
I could see that.
See, when you actually have a coach that makes adjustments, they can look at their roster and say, my bench is deep. You might not play every night, but I'm going to need you one of these nights. And that's how. And when the coach does that, that's when you don't get stuck with PJ Tucker not guarding anybody and people triple team. Or you know what I'm saying? That's when you don't get caught with that kind of situation.
That's who's on the roster because when PJ Tucker was on our roster the first 6 games of the season, he played and started every last one of them games. When he was off the roster is when we use other players.
Oh, they was trying to get. He was only playing. He was only playing because they was trying to showcase him when he could show some
politics.
No,
he was getting $12 million a year.
He played. He started and he played.
It was politics. He was getting too much money.
Y'all acting like when Nick Nurse wouldn't have played him if he was here. He did. We got this proof.
Nick Nurse would have never brought him here. That was dumb Doc.
No, that was dumb Maury.
Listen, bottom line is,
and that was you too. You was all we need that. We need that 000 toughness that he brings. That was you. We need that 000 PJ Tucker toughness.
Hey, Starscreams, I can't believe y'all got me defending from Boston of all people. Listen, I'm telling you, everybody relax with Boston. Boston has to show me that they can win huge games and Tatum and them could come through when necessary for me to say they're unbeatable. I'm not going, and the same thing goes with the Sixers. I'm not saying Sixers is a guaranteed win, but if I was a betting man, I'm telling you, I'm putting down at least 60% of my money on the Sixers to beat Boston. If Joel Embiid comes back at least at 90%, I'm telling y'all it's going to be a problem. Boston,
I believe that.
Shock the world. Remember how Mutombo when they was the HC and who they beat, Science, I think it was, and he was on the ground holding the ball like, oh my goodness, and he was crying. That's going to be Joel Embiid when we beat Boston. Tell y'all, he's going to have a Mutombo cry face. You want him to tumble? Oh my! He ain't
gonna do that. He can't afford to do that. He know no matter what, he gotta get past that second round.
He do.
Yeah,
he do.
But if they got Boston in the first round and beat Boston out, that might give him some grace.
I'm telling you, Starscream, my confidence comes from seeing the Sixers play without Joel. They played down to the wire on all these teams, and I know if we had Joel, I'm telling you.
And they got robbed a couple games. Got robbed a couple of them games.
Got the Clippers game, we got robbed. We should have beat them without Joel Embiid. And Clippers is supposed to be the one that they in the top 4 seed in the West, ain't they? Let's go back.
You know what, Starscream? It's all off emotion. He ain't using this. He's going off emotion.
Telling y'all,
emotional tie.
Okay. Clippers is number 4. Clippers is the 4th seed in the West, and we almost swept them. We should have swept them. Without the referees doing a little bit of their thing, we would have swept the Clippers.
You know, Boston's like 10 games ahead of the next team as far as the first place and the second place.
They got
it's a 10-game difference.
Is Atlanta in the playoff run?
Who?
Atlanta. They not in the playoff race, are they?
Let me see.
They just beat Boston. They just beat Boston like 2 games.
Atlanta's the 10th spot.
right now.
Oh, so
we might play them. We might end up playing them in the play-in.
Possibly. Well, right now we do play Miami.
Listen, the perfect matchup would be is if we ended up playing them and then beat them, so that we go in there and they go in there. They go in and they can play. Oh no, I guess they got to win the first game to get in.
Oh yeah, you're right. We will play that. The Miami Heat Sixers and the Bulls and the Hawks.
Yeah, we play.
Somehow the winner of that plays or something. I forget how it goes.
Yeah, 7 and 8 play, and then 9 and 10 play, and then whoever lose out of 7 and 8 plays the winner of 9 and 10.
Yeah, 7 and 8 get another chance, get another game to go.
Well, I hope some kind of way we make it in Atlanta. Make it. Atlanta had to play Boston the first round. We play the Bucks. Let's go. Or should the Bucks lose?
Atlanta needed a hero effort from what's the boy name? From everybody that we want to trade for. He had 44 points on 44 shots.
Look, we would have beat the Clippers. We'd have beat Cleveland. Yeah, you're right. We'd have beat the Cavs if we had B. We lost to them by 3. We lost to the Kings by 12. We probably could have beat them if we had Joel Embiid. We lost to the Lakers by 7. We'd have beat them if we had Joel Embiid. Suns, we lost to them by 13. That's questionable. I still think we'd have won that game. And then we'd have beat the Bucks too. We lost to the Bucks by like 9. We'd have beat them too. We'd have won. The only game we probably would have, maybe the next game we got kind of routed by them. But Joel Embiid,
we got routed about them twice. The thing they physical, those physical teams.
The Knicks twice. We beat the Knicks.
Yeah, I would like to see us play the Knicks.
We beat them and they beat us.
I would like to play the Knicks in the first round. I
think we beat the Knicks and then we beat them by 2 and then they played and then they beat us the second game.
And then they beat us again.
We didn't play them again after that.
Yes, we did. The Knicks did that much.
No, we didn't. We played the Knicks back to back. We beat them and then we beat them and they beat us. I'm looking at the game right now.
We beat them, then they beat us. That was the last 2.
Yeah. You might be talking about somewhere a game before that, but the last 2 games we played the Knicks back to back. You talking
about
the
Lakers right now?
Yeah, remember that real ugly game where nobody could make nothing. It was just straight. And you talking about, I love it. That was 80s basketball. That was Knicks basketball. And we started talking about how the defenses and what nobody scoring and the whistles not getting blown, how bad it was. And then they came and beat
Ephraim, you ain't gonna like this. Right now, the Lakers and Warriors are play.
I know. I seen that they're 9 and 10. The Warriors in 10. And I think it's gonna stay like that. I don't think neither one of them gonna get no higher for real. I don't think neither one of them gonna get no higher.
So the Knicks blew us out 128 in January.
Back in, go ahead.
And B was around, and they blew us out by 36 points. And then we went and played the Knicks again on February 2nd and lost to them. They beat us by 14 points. And then we got a win. And that was a fluky game because I remember that being real fluky, like somebody didn't play. OG wasn't there. And then when OG came back 2 days later, they blew us out again. Like, we don't match up against the Knicks. They're more physical. You see it. They blew us out in a 7-game series.
We'll see what happened with a fresh Embiid in the 7-game series. I like to see what happened with that.
Thank you, Bernard McCoy said, fellas, Boston don't want to see us or Miami if they're healthy. We have a tougher time against the Bucks due to Portis and Lopez. Hurry back. I want to agree with that.
I don't know about the Bucks. I feel like we played Milwaukee. I think we played Milwaukee tough.
Spank them.
I think we got a better shot against Milwaukee than Boston. We've never beat Boston. Until we beat Boston, I can't sit there and be like, yo, we got that. We don't have that number. We can't beat them.
They dropped 50 on them fools with no help.
It doesn't. First of all, they got the Embiid stopper.
Steph Curry got 33, by the way. They
got the Embiid stopper. They actually eat from them standings are pretty close, man. It's like
Lopez more a B stopper than some daggone.
They can go from 7 to 6.
But you gotta think. But that's 5 games. They're not making up 5 games with like 8 games left. They probably want to stay there. Lakers. Only thing that might happen is Lakers might jump over Sacramento.
Oh yeah, Warriors ain't going nowhere. You're right.
Warriors is staying in the 10th spot. They're
Lakers
not
got the Suns is in 7th.
Yeah, they ain't up. I mean, you gotta remember they missing. They've been in and out the lineup. Booker been in and out the lineup. Bradley Beal been out the lineup. KD probably played the most games on the whole team. But yeah, Golden State staying in 10. Lakers actually could jump to 6. They 2 games out of 6. They actually could jump to 6.
But I think they're going to end up staying. They're going to end up staying there.
I hope they go to 8th. I don't want to see LeBron knock Curry out again in the play-in.
I don't want to see that neither.
You know, playoff LeBron ain't nothing like him.
Yeah, playoff LeBron
ain't nothing like playoff LeBron.
Brian ain't the problem. The problem is the rest of the squad.
That is true.
Oh, actually, the problem is AD. It depends on what AD you get.
That same thing with Golden State, depending on what Clay do. Clay is the linchpin of this whole thing. If Clay show up, Golden State can get into the playoffs. If you don't, they might not even make the playoffs.
Curry got to be able to control Draymond Green.
Why can't he control him? I mean, that's lack of leadership on that part.
No, the whole problem is the leader role was always Draymond. Steph really wasn't the vocal leader. It was Draymond.
Yeah.
No. Like Draymond was it's two different ways. Draymond was the emotional leader, but
he was the vocal leader too. Draymond was the vocal leader
of that team. Nothing moved unless you went to Steph. Like that, like Draymond said, that KD joint wouldn't have happened unless Steph okayed it. That's right. That's the leader.
Yeah, but when you talk about on the court and all that other stuff, Draymond is the general.
Like
Draymond was falling apart.
Draymond is the general manager.
When Draymond was falling apart,
that was like the quiet. He's like he's a shooter. He's like a glorified shooter, but the team belongs to Draymond.
That's Draymond was falling apart in the finals 2 years ago, and he himself said this. He said, "I've never been that shell shocked in a playoff game before." And Steph Curry picked us up and carried us and wouldn't let us die.
We're talking about two different things. I was about to say, Steph did it how he do it.
Answer that question. Why y'all lose that finals when Draymond what happened? Why did y'all lose that?
The momentum was taken. I mean, he's a starter. Who was
the reason? Draymond, right?
Okay. Pippen, Bulls lost when Pippen wasn't playing. So is the Pippen the leader over Jordan? Like that, you need everybody to still help you win. Just because he's not there and they lost, don't mean he's the leader. The leader is the dude who everybody rallies around. Steph Curry is the dude who everybody rallies. When he's playing well, the team plays well.
But I don't think they necessarily rallied around him. That's why I'm saying, to me, Steph Curry's just a beast. Like, you know what I'm saying, a machine. So even with that, like, it wasn't Steph rallying him up like, all right, come on, Draymond, you sit down. That wasn't what Steph was doing. Like, he wasn't playing the general part. Steph was like, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna carry y'all. I'm gonna get these buckets, and that's what Steph Curry did. Whereas though Draymond is the more vocal guy, and whenever he had his head straight when they was winning.
But I'm telling y'all, Steph is more vocal on the court than y'all think. Like between talking to.
And wasn't he crying when Draymond just got a tech?
He was crying his behind.
He was crying because Draymond got ejected.
He's the emotional leader
right now. His mental health is compromised. I feel.
Don't ever talk about the leader. He cried in a regular season game because Draymond fouled out.
I'm gonna send him a pack of magnesium.
He was singing "She Out of My Life." She's out of my life.
I'm gonna send him some magnesium and some things to help him get his mental together. I don't like why I put my young boy in that position.
Hey, Starscream, we done with the 90s. Yes, Jordan was overrated defensively. Yeah,
I do think he was overrated.
Starscream.
I mean, I'll tell you this: for his era, he was an excellent defensive player, but he was playing against players a lot smaller than him, a lot slower than him. Nobody near as athletic as he is. And
Pippen defended all the better players on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all
I watched y'all act like, listen, I watched.
You act like you don't
and Mike used to do it.
Oh, you don't want to tell it. You don't want to.
We used to see Mike on TV getting cooked and tell Pippen to go get that. You go get it.
You remember we used to watch all them Bulls tapes because the boy Harry had all them stupid Bulls tapes. We used to watch on them, John. Yeah. They had Bulls. They wasn't even DVDs. I think they was VCR, VHS, whatever they was. And that music, I forget what out of Bulls music. We watched all of them.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan was
that's why I wasn't hyped to watch that Jordan Joe that came on Netflix.
Don't get me wrong, Jordan, it can arguably be the GOAT. I'm not even saying if you argue for Jordan being a GOAT, you out of pocket. Jordan's a great player offensively. He worked that defense. He even, he did his thing. I think he led the league in steals one year or something like that. Like Jordan was bull. Like, I'm not hating on Jordan, but I'm just saying throughout the years it's been all right. Remember when Bo Jackson, like, you would hear stories of athletic feats that Bo Jackson did. Somebody said they heard that Bo Jackson threw a football from end zone to end zone, and it went through the pylon of the other end zone. So all I'm saying is sometimes when you get these mythical type balls and they so great athletically, sometimes the stories when it go from one generation to the next, it becomes a whole new thing. It grows legs and it becomes crazy. And that's kind of what happened with Jordan. Jordan with the sneakers, with the Nike commercials, with the 6 championships. It was like Jordan. That's why Pippen kind of got mad at the documentary, because Pippen like, yo, bro, it wasn't just you. Like, I was doing my thing out here. Yeah, even a year when they played against the Knicks, and Jordan was laying the egg the first 3 games. They was down 0-2. Pippen came to play game 3. They ended up winning game 3. Turned the whole series around. I still think they got gagged by the officials a little bit. They didn't want to see no finals without Jordan because he was, league.
Hey, real quick, let me Starscream. You do know that Allen Iverson led the league in steals 3 years too. So we calling Allen Iverson a great defender.
So did Steph Curry, he led the league in steals too.
Yeah, Steph Curry led the league in steals a couple times too.
But everybody Steph Curry. You told me Starscream Steph Curry was trash on defense. That's what you told me. And I told y'all he improved his defense. He's actually not a liability anymore on defense. But Jordan's a great player. Listen, if you want to say Jordan, I'm not mad at you. I just said I personally feel in my time watching basketball, LeBron James is the most complete basketball player I've ever seen. That's all.
I just want to say something real quick. I want to go back to that Clippers game. We was cheated that Clippers game. I know we didn't come on because of Tim. Listen, we didn't come on that Clippers game because of Tim too.
That's right.
Just to let y'all know, we gotta bring this up. The Clippers game, we was all ready to go on. And where is he at? Is he right here? This bull right here did not, and he had a whole lot to say tomorrow. It was a lot going on that next day on the pull up.
I don't recall.
It did not come on, but we was hosed, cheated, robbed that Clippers game. I don't know what happened with them refs in that call. Especially the out of bounds play. They say Oubre knocked the ball out of bounds. We was cheated.
And the boy beat Oubre up at the end.
We was cheated that game. And Oubre snapped on the refs after that game.
And got fined. Got $50,000.
Yep.
What'd he say?
You know, so see, like
he said, "You are not,
and your mother."
For all 4 fingers. All 4 fingers. The boy, by the way, quick sidebar: the boy Draymond. If Golden State don't make the playoffs, it's Draymond Green's fault. I'm telling you right now.
We're getting all the texts and everything like that.
Yeah, him slapping the ball, Rudy Gobert, and getting put out the game. They lost crucial playoffs games in that whole mix when he was he out for 11, 12 games or something like that. When he slapped what's the boy he slapped? Because Draymond Green is probably the best defensive player, in my opinion, in the last 10 years. You lose a player like that, you're going to lose a valuable asset. Plus, he's also a facilitator of their offense. They run a lot of offense through Draymond. Draymond's a great passer, a very underrated passer, by the way.
So it looks to me like he's the best player on your team.
He's a great asset.
Starscream, I thought you were talking about JJ Redick, Hassan Reddick.
Smart.
I'm torn about that one. You can't have 2 underrated pass rushers, though. I mean, 2 undersized pass rushers with Huff and JJ and Hassan Reddick. So,
are we jumping on? We jumping on that now?
Hassan
he wanted doing Ethan thoughts. I wasn't here for the last pod that me and Tim did, so he wanted to thoughts on the Hassan Reddick trade.
Oh yeah, y'all can talk about it.
Hassan is older though. They went younger, more potential. Dude is a true end. He's still a little undersized. Hassan Reddick was a linebacker. Dude plays end, so we'll see how it goes. And it was a money issue. It was a money issue. Hassan wanted that. He wanted that break. Listen, I don't blame Hassan. Football life, your life is short. Football players' life is short. You got to get the money while you can. Got to get the money. So
is Aaron Rodgers coming back? Starscream? Is he coming back?
He was trying to come back last season.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah,
he was trying to pull a Joel Embiid.
I think they should have went after Justin Fields. I think he's gonna be a baller. They give Justin Fields some time. I think he's gonna be all right.
Y'all think the boy Caleb Williams is gonna be the truth?
He's not painting his nails.
He said his nails doesn't paint.
Man, that was his nails. Man, that was.
He said they wasn't. He showed him. He said they're not pink.
Okay, yeah, his nails might have been pink, but he had a dress on. Was the dress?
They're pink because he a light skin. He is /light skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, he had a dress on.
Yeah, he had a dress on. You going to excuse that one away?
I'm not trying to excuse anything. I'm just telling you what he said in the next video. I don't know what the bull preferences are and nothing like that, but We'll see.
The other boy from Duke got blue nails. Then he just signed a contract with
Y'all
some
attacking the boy character, man. Stop that, Tim. Tim spread. See what Tim doing? A young black man. Tim spreading propaganda.
I don't know. Cameron had a pink
See
card.
what Tim doing? See what Tim doing?
You cannot wear a dress.
Yeah, once you start wearing dresses, I'm kind of agree with Tim. Once you just the energy,
I ain't see him. I ain't see the dress.
Just the energy has never been good.
Tim,
it's never worked out well.
Was a Photoshop.
No, he was. It was for a campaign.
That don't look like a.
What's his name? Caleb. What?
It kind of looks like a robot. I mean, it kind of looked like it's a dress. But it kind of looked like the Roman. You know the type of Jordan the Romans used to wear stuff. No, but it kind of looked like a like it kind of at first look it kind of looked like a toga. I guess I gotta get a better picture.
You said you would wear it?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, good.
That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. It kind of looked like a toga type joint at first when I looked at it, but I mean,
it was a purple dress.
I don't know about that. I don't like that zestiness, man. I don't like that. I don't like that.
And his head movement at the game was a little.
Was it the red? Was it the red joint he had on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell it was a dress at first either.
Then he said his phone is pink. He was like, "Yeah, my phone is pink." Like he didn't mind. I mean,
I hope his nails wasn't painted.
No, his nails wasn't. He showed the next day he's on there and showing it wasn't his nails. His pink. He light skin.
His cuticles.
His cuticles.
I know,
and his lips wasn't pink either. Like I don't know, man, y'all.
Them dudes in the with them dudes that work in the offices, they get their nails done. Like Tim, you get your nails done and painted clear. Don't a lot of dudes I'm just asking. Don't a lot of dudes in the office get their nails get the pedicures and stuff and their nails painted clear and all that? Don't they?
No, they don't do that.
Wait, what happened?
Tim Turner is zesty on us?
Don't a lot of them office dudes get their nails done?
No, they don't.
You got a pink phone? Let's see your phone. Where your phone case?
What with the coating, the plastic coating on them?
Tim, what's your phone case look like?
What's your phone case looking like? You got. Let me see your phone case. We got to start. He got a
PB Herman. He got a PB Herman phone case.
We got to start taking more phone cases.
Yeah, it's black.
You flashed that awfully quick. You was like, That do a dark purple. It looked black with the light. I mean, we'll see. I mean, listen, he balled out in college, so he gonna be the number one pick. So we'll see what who got him. Denver. Who's getting him? Who got the number one? Not Denver.
It's either he gonna need to go to Chicago or
Chicago.
The Commanders.
That's gonna be interesting. But
we'll see. I just can't wait. So is it confirmed Tuesday? Is Joel playing Tuesday, or did we not get confirmation on that yet?
I don't think it's confirmation yet.
Okay.
You got to get him a couple games before the playoffs, though. You have to. You can't.
Yeah, because once you're in a position that you can't get you. I agree. You got to get him some games, and
you want to see if he get like the 6th seed. I'm shooting for the
that's
6th
what I'm
seed.
saying. 6th seed, yeah.
So, and what happened with Maxey? Why didn't he play?
He said
sore hip. I think they might have wanted to get them rest because they knew they was going to win it. This is one of them games where you rest starters and you're going to still win.
I agree with that.
So
this is the game you thought Toby would give you 40.
Yeah. No. You never think that Toby's going to give you 40.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't feel 40 coming from Toby?
Nah.
Nope.
So Boston got 58 wins, and the next highest team in general is OKC with 51.
What y'all think about OKC? Y'all think OKC legit? Are they really?
Well, we gonna find out Tuesday.
I'm not
legit though.
They definitely a legit squad.
I don't think they legit. I don't think they legit.
Why not?
Why not?
Just a gut feeling.
They just young. They young.
I mean, they kind of remind me how what's her name was Golden State. Golden State was a young team coming in. It was like, you know what I'm saying? You had a little buzz. Like, oh, they playing well. I don't think nobody really Golden State was going to go like that and run to that chip that first year.
I think the chip still goes through Denver over there.
I think so too. I'm about to say a healthy Denver.
No, I agree with that.
I still think it'll go through Denver.
Let me make sure. Do y'all think SGA has his foul shots went down since the refs started?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I gotta check that out with his I gotta pull his individual stats up with his foul because
I'm pretty sure the foul shooting in general across the league has went way down. I personally love the way they roughing the game.
But he ate good. He was eating good like all year, last couple years, getting to the line. So I'm curious.
I mean, sometimes you get to the line because you actually get fouled.
But he only had his last he had 15 points yesterday.
He do a lot of acting, bro. His acting game is second to none. He do a lot of head throwing back and all that kind of stuff like that. He do a lot.
He better than Harden with it.
He just
he's still averaging 30 points against. Good Lord, against Indiana, he was 12 for 27. Boy, put up 27 shots. No, but I like OKC team. I think they had sometimes it's them younger team. They had a taste of the playoffs a couple years. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, like everything clicks for them. And I think they got a balance of, I think Gilgeous has been there for a while. Guys like Dortmund that made playoff runs. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the young talent that's coming in. So
T-Wolves
just go out there and have fun.
Man. The T-Wolves lost Cat, though. So I don't think –
Or was Cat trying to come back like B? Cat out, ain't he?
He got hurt after B, though.
He did. He might not be back this rest of the year.
Yeah, because they lost Cat, that's huge. So I don't, I don't. That OKC go further than them. That's that's a huge loss. Losing Cat like that, but we'll see how it go.
Yeah. So we'll be back.
Let's see the last 5 games. Hold up. Oh, interesting. This is the last 5 games for SGA free throws. Last 5 games, 6 free throws, 6 free throws, 6 free throws, 3 free throws, 6 free throws.
See?
So
I like how they ref
for that stuff no more.
I like how they reffing. It was getting out of hand. Hopefully, see that's why B got to get into it because he got to feel how they're gonna ref him.
That's
he got the game.
And in the last 5 games, he's actually averaging not way under, but he's not averaging really nowhere at 30. His games was 24, 12.
I think he been playing. They saying he been having like a quad strain. That's why he's been missing some games too.
Let me finish. 24, 12, 23, 31, and 20. So out of the last 5 games, you only have 1 game of 30 points or more.
And that's why I said to tell you to put it in context. He's been playing through a thigh strain.
That's fine. You can say that when I was done. Wait till
and he's still averaging 30 points a game.
Listen, but I mean his number. That's because he been playing bulk of the year on 10 free throws a game. So I'm not saying he's still not legit, but that's huge. I'm telling you, them free throws. You gotta understand the impact, and y'all do the impact of free throws. Not only are you getting the points, but you also getting a player in foul trouble who can't play as aggressively as you want to because he got 2 quick fouls early in the game. So he either gonna have to get out the game or now he's gonna be a little bit more standoffish on defense, which is gonna open up a whole new thing for you. And this is why I said with Luka, why that worked in Luka's advantage a lot, especially in the regular season, and then in the playoffs that turned on him when he couldn't get on them foul calls against when they play against Golden State and they got beat 5-1.
Yeah, now in order to get 30 and 40, you're gonna have to get up 25, 30 shots now.
He's had games where he shot 18 free throws and 17 and 14.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
As a guard, these are his 13. I'm looking at them, and now they're like 5, 4. Yeah, 109, 5. But there's more balance.
Luka's still getting a little bit generous of a whistle. His last 5 games. The last game, I guess this was just yesterday, the day before, he shot 14 free throws. The game before that was 5, 8, 12, 5. So his dropped as well, too.
Hold on. So the game he shot 14 free throws, is that where he had the 40? The 45-7?
He shot 14 free throws and had 26 points.
Wow. His last, he had 47. Was that today?
No, that was on 3/29.
March 21st. Against the Rockets. March 31st against the Rockets. He had 47.
No, I'm about to look at the 29th. I'm looking at a couple games ago.
Against the Kings.
You talking about tonight. Today is the 31st, right?
Today he had 45. He had 47. He took 30 shots, though.
How many free throws you shoot?
I ain't see that. I got to look at the
that game. The stat chart I'm looking at, that game's not on here yet.
But I mean, like I said, the free throws is going down. I think that's going to be good. Even his points, he had 26, 28, 29, 34, and 18. That was his last 5 games outside of the night. Then he dropped the 40-point game. But and he's a great player, a great scorer, so he's going to have these high games, but his average is going to average out to really what the true player he really is. His stats was inflated. All them 70-point games, that ain't happening no more.
Hey Tim, you talking about the fact of him being a guard, getting more than free throws? You do know the guys that get the top 10 free throw per game guys. When you look at the top 10, you got at number 9, you got De'Aaron Fox, number 8, Steph Curry, 7, Devin Booker, 4, Jalen Brunson. So you got guards in that whole list of the ones getting the foul calls. Guards, so guards get the foul calls.
Steph Curry's not 8.
You not?
No.
Hold up.
You're looking at points per game.
Now I'm looking at NBA player free throw stats. And I thought it was free throws per game.
Is it free throw per game or the highest free throws percentage?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it can't be. It got Luka Doncic first. Hold up.
No, that's not.
No. I think it was saying it just got listed as. My bad. It got listed as something.
Steph Curry is like 30th on the list. They
that's on me. My bad.
All right, Wayne. So don't sit there. I'm sitting there nodding my head like, oh, maybe you telling me something different, and you just pulling up. You had a pocket.
If y'all mention any stat with Steph Curry name, I already know if it's right or wrong because I looked at it he got. So he's like 30th on the list.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. When we talk about free throws per games, okay, free throw attempts per game, you got Giannis 1, Doncic 2, Alexander 3, DeRozan 4, Zion 5, Lillard 6, Blanchero 7, Tatum, Davis, Booker. So you still guards is getting the free throw attempts per game. Yeah, but it's not like back in the day where it was mostly big guys and centers getting them calls.
So 70% of it's just the small forwards and centers. What you got?
I just read you the list. You talking about it was filled with guards.
In the top 10, you gave me 3 guards, right?
No, I gave you Luka, I gave you Gilgeous Alexander, DeRozan. What is he? Lillard is a point guard. Blanchero, ain't he a guard?
No, he's a forward. That's
Booker
a dude from Orlando.
Booker's a guard. I just gave you like 4 or 5 guards in the top 10.
Luka's like
a
European, so he get all the calls that he want to get. That's how.
I'm just saying we were talking about them giving calls. I'm just saying it ain't like the league back in the day when it was like the big men was always the ones getting the calls.
You know they took B off that list
now.
B's just off that list because he ain't played enough games.
But I mean,
I'm sure. Oh, absolutely.
But that's because who gets most of the shots, the most of the free throws is whoever takes most of the shots. Normally, the big men used to take most of the shots back in the day. That's why they got most of the free throws. So now you got guards and point guards and forwards taking most of the shots now. That's why they're going to be up there. But with that being said, I'm glad that they calling the game the way they call it.
Yeah, I like the way they get.
Balance to the force.
Bring that basketball back. It got way out of hand. James Harden started. I'm blaming him. He started.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Mike started it, but only Mike was getting it.
No, Mike didn't start it. Mike just got the calls because he was Mike. Harden acted for the calls. He fouled.
Oh, so all that was Mike shooting the fadeaway. Oh, and one. That ain't dramatic.
Mike didn't do that much.
That was 3.
Mike did so. Mike used to make that. I'm just saying, Mike used to call the calls too.
I don't remember.
You're right. You're right. Mike would just walk up in the ref face, cuss him out like Kelly Oubre did, and then keep playing the game.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's gonna work calls for Mike. Yeah.
Heard the ref. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike. I missed that. Remember that ref mic'd up? Like, I'm sorry, I missed that one, Mike.
Yeah.
Harden said he didn't understand why Philly was booing Harden tripping. He should definitely understand why Philly was booing.
Oh, we all know he delusional.
Yeah, Anthony.
I believe he believes that.
No, he do because he feel like Philly had love for him.
Yeah, but you gotta remember once you leave in kind of a,
the way you left, exactly.
In a goofy way, you're gonna get. You're gonna get booed at the game.
Because Harden don't care about nobody but Harden.
Harden loves himself. I love me so me.
Yeah.
Words of T.O. Tuesday, y'all. We'll be back after the game. We're playing OKC. Hopefully, it's a victory. We gotta win out.
I hope to see B play.
I do hope to see B play. Easing back. Give me like 20 minutes. Let him play on 20 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20 minutes. All right, y'all. We out.